I feel like from when I was a kid, I always knew music was the end game. I used to struggle in school a lot. I also hated putting in effort in school. Like music was really the only thing I cared about. I was waiting to just go home so that I can like sing and like write. Hi, I'm Ranj. I'm a Tamil artist and I'm here with Inqalab Decypher to break down my song One Stroke. One Stroke was made in a writing camp with my label Azadi Records. So Bobby, who's an amazing artist, sick producer, also known as Tianas. So whenever he and I make a song, it's always like a crazy banger. So this was like a fun idea, like a super tight song. I just, yeah, wanted to say something quick and easy. So that's what the song was. If I had a nickname, it'd be One Stroke. This Already Bloody is just my first flow. I'm your top 3 in a trench coat. I think I got some, give up on a deep throat. So whenever I like start to write a rap verse, I like the first line to be like something very catchy and something very out there. Even 8 ounce of pussy juice, like the first line is like, I like to sit like a man because I got a fat coochie. It's just funny and it catches people's attention. So the first line actually came from the fact that a lot of the times when I record, people call me like One Take because I always like get like, it's like a cool nickname. And I'm basically just saying that one stroke is all you need. Like my pussy is so good that one stroke is all you need. I'm your top 3 in a trench coat. I think that's like my favorite line in the song. Yeah, I really cooked with that. It's like a really smart reference. Like if you know the sight gag of like 3 kids who are like stacked up and they wear like a big trench coat to make it seem like they're an adult. So I kind of took that and I'm saying that, you know, I'm as good as your top 3 combined. So I just think that's a very clever bar. Balls deep, what my sons off teeth, buttons on a wall, bitch, silence in the halls, please. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just saying you're sucking my dick, I came in your mouth, and writing's on the wall. Basically, you know, a bad thing is coming for you, which is me, but also like, I'm your teacher, so shut up. Raw heat, burn you like I'm Audrey. I can make your girl a leslie like she's Aubrey. It's just bars and also like a reference to that song where Drake calls himself a lesbian. All meat, no filler, get your protein. I come with the beef though, I was born a Brahmin. Yeah, I just rhyme Brahmin with protein. I guess this line is a little bit sensitive. The line is just, you know, I was raised like a very orthodox vegetarian, emphasis on was. And I'm just trying to say like, I got the beef though. But also like while recording it, I kind of wanted to bleep out the word Brahmin, almost like it's a swear word because, you know, I don't fuck with being proud of that fact. Like I don't fuck with, yeah, being proud of like being a Brahmin or like part of like this oppressor class from a system that like is terrible and is still like hurting everybody today. So basically, I don't think that's even like a mention worthy part of my identity. So yeah. All in, I'm the best hand, like a surgeon sergeant when I call the order best of all in. So it's just a fun thing where I just wanted to rhyme surgeon and sergeant with the word in. So I was kind of like fucking with the pronunciation. That's it. That's the whole song. So basically, we were in this writing camp and we went into it with like no really ideas of what we were gonna do. It was all like the vibes over there. And I heard this beat that Bobby had. I was just losing my mind. The bass dropped so hard. And I had this one line like, you know, playing around in my head. Like, yeah, if I had a nickname, it'd be One Stroke. So I was just kind of like building off of that and it just turned into something really fun. Like I said, like I feel like Bobby's beats can be like really unconventional, and I feel like when he and I link up, we make something that's very unique. And once the song was done, like my best friend Clifr, he just like did some little, you know, additional things to it to like, yeah, make it pop even more. Actually, poetry was like a big part of me growing up. So I feel like for a while I didn't think I could ever be a rapper. I still don't consider myself a rapper in that sense of the word. I feel like it's like such a cool medium and I'm just somebody who loves to write. It's almost like spoken word most of the time when I rap. But yeah, sometimes I'm like catching a vibe and it's fun. So yeah, I've been making music as an artist for like maybe 5 years now. And it started in the pandemic. Before that, like, you know, I was like in this jazz, Carnatic, gent, fusion band and in a couple of bands. And although it's amazing to be in a band, I feel like it's taken me 2-3 years of being an artist to really understand that this is my purpose and I kind of know what message I want to bring to the world. So that's been pretty awesome. I mean, growing up, A.R. Rahman was like a huge thing for me. Also, I'm from Chennai, so I literally joined music school only because he started a music school. It was like that, it's like that Mean Girls thing of like, oh, Regina did it, so I did. I literally went there, they were like, why do you want to join this music school? I was like, because A.R. Rahman started it. They were like, I don't think that's a good enough reason. But it really was the beginning of everything because I could see him as somebody who was doing something completely new in a space that was already so set in tradition. And I really see myself as somebody who always had to do that. Like, I grew up in a very orthodox upbringing, and everything that I did was basically like sacrilegious and like not accepted at the beginning at all. Like, I have my parents' support, but it's not like they understand what I do till now. So it's been a big inspiration for me. Like, so people like that are who like inspire me. Like, for example, Kamal Hassan, like he's a Tamil actor, superstar, but like, he just was doing the most in movies when nobody expected that. People were not giving him his due or like giving him the flowers that he deserved, but he still did it because it's for the culture. And that's what I really am inspired by. And also Lauryn Hill, like she's somebody who, who could prove that like, female hip hop is a thing. And also there's so much more soul in it because of how well she sings and how she uses her voice in so many more different ways. And I think it's amazing. And I feel like at Azadi, everyone's kind of like a family. And I really hold this. I really think Azadi is the only label that's going to invest in you without asking you for like, okay, what are your like reels numbers? What are your like Instagram followers? They actually invest in, they're not even looking for like, oh, this song needs to be a commercial hit, or they're not even trying to do anything like that. They just want to invest in somebody who believes in themselves and has a message to say. I feel like Azadi is the only label that actually is investing in as heavily in like R&B artists and people who are like in more alternative spaces like indie and rap and so many other things. And I feel like the current roster, of course, so much respect to the old roster. That's the reason why like Azadi, I had so much respect for, and why I chose Azadi at that time was because I also had a hip hop project like ready to go. And I really felt like there's no other home better than Azadi for that. And right now, I feel like everyone is like, the new roster is so fresh and we're like all really hungry and really in different spaces. Yeah, it's like really young and really fresh music, and we all cross collaborate and love each other so much. So I think that it's been amazing. The music video was made by my friend Sasmit, like again, like my guy. Been working with him since like literally day one. And I think he has such an incredible eye for edit and movement in videos. And also he's just somebody who like, who sees me and I see him and we're like, let's go, let's do this. And we always just like smash something out that's amazing. I wanted this video to just be in the Azadi office because like, yeah, like right now, like musically, that's our home, like for both Bobby and me. And I wanted to show people like, this is where we are from. And there's a cool shot in it where like the writings on the wall lyric, where I kind of stand in front of this wall of all the releases that, Azadi has been a part of. It's history. And like, I'm just like, that's a really proud moment for me, even being a part of this label. And there's also the coolest shot in the music video is actually having Tej, Brar and Mo like at a table, and they're kind of both like shaking hands. Like people who know, like, and Tej is somebody who's also made history in so many different ways and when it comes to Indian independent music. And so is Mo, and both of them have like signed me on at different points in my career. So I feel like having both of them there is like, like, I don't know, my guardian angels or something. So that was a very special moment for me as well. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was such a baby when I put that out. So that is a project with my best friend and forever collaborator Clifr. I think we bring out the absolute best in each other. We're able to be very experimental with each other when we are working with each other. So yeah, that project was like something we made when we were both feeling really stuck and really angry at the industry, because it felt like, we were putting in the effort that was needed in terms of the music. But, and I felt like, it was not reaching the places that it needed to reach. It felt like there were some blocks and ceilings which we couldn't kind of scale because of a lack of like support and resources, and all that frustration kind of came out in that one project. And I really think it's very relatable just for people who, yeah, who feel like they've been a dark horse and who are like, who feel like, they're there but they're not being seen. Like that's the kind of concept that it's about. But I do view things differently now, like in terms of like, for example, like when I put that project out, I had no idea how to promote my music at all. And I feel like if I did it today, I would do it very differently. But I still think that the music bangs.